Madam Chair. And thank you so much, Dr. Hayden, for joining us. You know, I've been in this job now just a few months, and I have to say the Library of Congress is my favorite place in DC. It's beautiful. It makes our country proud. It's a critical cultural and knowledge institution in this country. It's a place where people can engage in research, they develop, they have creativity, they innovate for our scholars of today and develop and create our scholars of tomorrow. And I applaud your digitization effort and appreciate the vastness by which that effort is due to the incredible depth of the collection of the Library of Congress. Because at the end of the day, the library is one of the few institutions in this country that has survived every president, regardless of party, Civil War, World Wars. It has endured the test of time, and because of the incredible value that it places on the intellectual development of our country. And I think that the digitization effort to reach in the far corners of the rural districts across this land and the urban districts of people who can't get to DC to see these amazing collections in person are wonderful. And I want to echo Representative Sewell's comments on the bipartisanship by which the library dinners create us and afford an opportunity for collegiality. In my experience here, there's not enough opportunity for people to spend time, and it has added to the acrimony of this building, and I think we need more spaces like what the library provides us. I'd like to visit with you about the visitor center. That seems to be something that has been of concern, and if I understand properly, you had a very extensive plan for a visitor engagement center and this visitor center experience. And it was in 3 phases, and the phase 1 and 2 are complete. We're now just waiting on phase 3. Is that correct?
Phase 1 was the first ever permanent treasures gallery, and that opened last June, and to great reviews and a lot
phenomenal.
of success. It's wonderful. We can rotate. So, for instance, we're getting ready for the America 250 materials, so we could have some things that will stay the contents of Abraham Lincoln's pockets the night he was assassinated, something that we bring out, but also whatever's commemoration is going on. The second part, and it's a 3-part project, all in the Thomas Jefferson building, which is our front door. That's the iconic building, and where most people visit physically, because there is also a tunnel from the Capitol Visitor Center where we get quite a few groups coming in as well. So people, is that youth center, should open in December of this year. And then the last part is an orientation center that will let people know about the history of the Library of Congress, but also what the Library of Congress can do for them, the Veterans History Project. There'll be different views into the different services, the NLS, but also the #1 question that people ask going into that building is, where are the books? And so they will get a chance, and we'll make sure in that orientation center that they will get a chance to look at just one stack of the 836 miles of shelving that the Library of Congress has. But we'll talk about those 836. So we want people to come away with that last part with an understanding about what the Library of Congress does and its history.
What do you need from Congress to best fulfill your mission there?
One aspect that's been very helpful, and we hope will continue, especially with appropriations, is the support to allow the library to continue on the digital path that we are on. It's one thing to have that 836 miles of shelving, but it's also very important that we continue to be something that is relevant, easy to use, all of the devices that we can keep up with technology. And that has been wonderful in terms of what we've been able to do, but to keep supporting those efforts would be very helpful.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hayden. I'm out of time. Thank you, Madam Chair.